Concern escalated into panic. By the third call, the phone was routing directly to voicemail, a digital dead end that would become the first of many investigative frustrations. Aurora police initially dismissed the case as a routine runaway situation, while Sabrina frantically searched neighborhood streets and pleaded with officers to take her seriously. Precious hours slipped away. Hours that in trafficking cases can mean the difference between recovery and disappearance into a criminal network designed to erase identities. The breakthrough came when Police Chief Nick Metz returned from vacation and personally reviewed the case. Something about the circumstances struck him as fundamentally wrong, prompting him to visit Sabrina's home and reopen the investigation with fresh eyes and renewed urgency. What they discovered changed everything. Surveillance footage from July 15th, captured at 2:23 a.m., showing Lashaya walking alone near the intersection of East Montview Boulevard and North Peoria Street. The grainy black and white images show a teenage girl crossing the street with purposeful strides, then disappearing beyond the camera's range, vanishing as completely as if the earth had swallowed her whole. This footage became both a blessing and a curse for investigators. It proved Lashaya had left voluntarily, walking under her own power with no visible signs of distress or coercion, but it also raised darker questions. Who was she meeting? How had someone convinced a cautious, sheltered teenager to sneak out in the middle of the night? And most chilling of all, what happened in those crucial moments after she stepped beyond the surveillance camera's protective gaze? The investigation's scope expanded rapidly as tips began flooding in from across multiple states. Lashaya had allegedly been spotted in Kansas, Arizona, Wyoming, New Mexico, and Missouri, each sighting consistent with the operational patterns of interstate trafficking networks. As weeks turned into months, a horrifying picture began to emerge. The tips weren't random false alarms, they formed a pattern that investigators recognized all too well. Lashaya's suspected journey through multiple states, the reports of her being kept drugged and constantly moved, the sightings near hotels known for prostitution, all pointed toward involvement in organized human trafficking. Colorado sits at the crossroads of several major trafficking corridors, making it a strategic hub for criminal networks moving victims across state lines. In October 2016, just 3 months after Lashaya's disappearance, FBI's Rocky Mountain Innocence Lost Task Force recovered 9 child trafficking victims in Colorado and Wyoming, arresting multiple traffickers. This timing raises uncomfortable questions about whether Lashaya encountered networks